Hi guys! So I thought I would make a quick video about some things that I have incorporated into our family's lives to save money. They just happen to also be more eco-friendly options. I think that God gave us the earth and that we should be good stewards of it while we're here. So I have a few things that have made my life easier. That's not true. A lot of these things you might not agree with or might find disgusting. It is what it is. Also, all these things I do imperfectly, and so there's no judgment whatsoever if you hate all of these ideas. Anyways, I'm gonna get right into it. The number one is we don't buy paper towels, and it's not really a novel idea. We just use cloth towels and haven't really missed paper towels. When you stop buying them, if you have enough cloth towels, you get used to it and you don't really miss them. Another one is cloth napkins. I love cloth napkins. I just like them a lot better than paper napkins, and then I never have to buy paper napkins. So these are some of ours, and like you don't have to fork over a bunch of money either. This came from kind of like a Goodwill, but not really, but it was free. It came from a garage sale. This one is made from an old baby blanket that we had. It's one of my favorites because it's really soft. That's an easy switch too, that you just you get used to it after you start doing it and don't buy the paper napkins. Food scraps. So I hate wasting food, but it's kind of inevitable. So for us, because we're kind of out in the country, we have bunnies and chickens and a lizard and things that will eat a lot of our scraps. But we also have like a compost pile. And I know there's a correct way to do a compost pile, and then there's what we do, which we just kind of throw the food into a pile in one spot in our yard. Usually the chickens dig through what they want, and then the rest decomposes. If you can't do that, or you have a small yard, or you're in the city, you could ask some of your country friends if they have animals that could use your food scraps, or maybe they have a compost pile that they could use some more stuff for. That has been awesome for us. So for shaving, we have a safety razor. It's made out of metal, a razor blade in it, and you can switch it out, and I think you can send them somewhere. We haven't actually like run out of razors yet, but you keep the old ones and then you can send them in and then get new ones, and then this thing lasts forever. So there's just less plastic, and you're not like buying a bunch of little plastic razors or the little throwaway heads. You just keep using this and then switching out the razors. Another option, which I really like too, is an electric razor, which that's not really saving on your electric bill, but you're not constantly buying razors. Another thing that I used to buy all the time is like makeup remover wipes. Now I just use coconut oil and a warm wet washcloth because it works just as well and it's healthier for my skin, and I don't have to keep buying the wipes. I mean, I already always have coconut oil in the house and it works for a lot of things, and one of those is it's a very good makeup remover. Another thing that a lot of people, including myself, find absolutely disgusting when they hear about it, but we do not buy toilet paper. We have a bidet, a very cheap bidet that we got off of Amazon. I think it was between $20 or $40 on our toilet, and we use cloth wipes. So we just have a basket of cloth wipes, and then we have our bidet, and when you're done with it, you put it, we have a little wet bag. It's like a waterproof bag that zips up, and when you're done with your wipe, you put it in there, you zip it up, and then when you are either running low on wipes or the bag is full, you just wash them like you would cloth diapers. And honestly, as gross as it sounds, once you're used to it, it's really not a big deal, and I actually think it's cleaner than toilet paper because we're using water with the bidet to get clean to begin with, and then you just kind of drying off with the wipes. Aurelia is trained to do that, and she also knows how to use normal toilet paper when we're like out in a public bathroom. So she knows here that you put the wipe in the bag and then that toilet paper goes into the toilet. Keisha will be also once she's potty trained. That's a process. Another one that I thought was absolutely disgusting until I actually thought about it and started doing it is there are other options for feminine hygiene products. Now, There's a couple different options. There are now like the cups. Personally, I haven't tried that. There's also cloth pads. They are more subtle and more soft than your traditional pad, and I mean, as long as you clean them properly, they're like super easy, and I never have to worry about buying or running out of them because I always have them. And I've had these for years, probably close to 5 years. I've had the same ones, and they have held up. I don't have any issues with leaking or anything like that. So they've been awesome, and I haven't had to spend money on that stuff. The next thing I was going to talk about is the baby care. I am a complete hypocrite when I'm talking about this because at the moment we are using disposable diapers. When Aurelia was about 8 months old, we got some cloth diapers, and I love cloth diapering. It was way easier than I thought it would be, and honestly that happened just because somebody while I was pregnant with Aurelia said, "So are you going to do cloth diapers?" And I was like, I don't know. Like, that never even crossed my mind. But then I started looking into it and I was like, that's a good idea. And like, we didn't have a lot of money. I got some, and it was a way easier process than I thought. We used those for Aurelia, and then I used the same ones for Acacia. And when Acacia was a few months old, the ones we have stopped doing their job. We have very, very, very hard water, and it kind of destroys everything that it touches. So our cloth diapers are no longer like, they just leak like immediately. So we've been using disposable because she's so close to potty training. I don't want to spend money on cloth diapers that we're going to use for a few months. So anyway, I'm a hypocrite, but I'm highly in favor of cloth diapering. I think it's awesome. And if we were to have more babies, I would definitely get some more cloth diapers and invest. It is an investment up front because you want to make sure you have enough of them, or you're going to get really mad trying to keep them washed and make sure you always have some. And then they pay for themselves. You can go years without buying diapers. Cloth wipes. Also, we are using cloth wipes. It's just a no-brainer when we're already using cloth toilet paper and cloth diapers and cloth pads and all that. Like, why not? The other thing I was going to say about baby care is there is no reason, I mean, no judgment on you if you buy everything new. No judgment whatsoever. If you have the money for that and it makes you happy, then do it. For us, I see no reason to buy new anything for kids because they don't use it very long. Kids grow so fast, and the seasons, their phases change so fast. They don't need anything that long. Toys, clothes, all of that. It just, you go through it really fast and then you need more. And so there are very, very nice thrift stores specifically for kids, consignment shops, resale shops with dirt cheap clothes and toys, and they're perfectly fine. Some like very brand new stuff, way cheaper than new, and it's better for the environment to use what's already here. We have been very blessed to hardly have to buy anything for our girls just because of people passing things down to us. We do not say no to hand-me-downs, and then we're very quick to pass them on to other people if they need them too. I have also been very blessed to have people pass clothes down to me that have really nice stuff. They don't always fit exactly right, and they're not always exactly like my style, but I kind of have fun trying to make them work in my style. But I don't remember the last time I bought clothes for myself, which I would love to do, but that's just not a priority right now. So whatever I get for free, or I have bought a few things at resale shops if I've seen them when I'm shopping for the girls or looking for the girls. I haven't had to buy any new clothes, and it's kind of fun, especially if you do have time to go look through the resale shops and thrift stores and things like that. You can find some really fun stuff and make it work for your tastes. I'll also add that with all the things that we wash all the time, the cloth wipes, cloth diapers, cloth pads, they are awesome to line dry when the weather's nice. If you have a clothesline, you also could dry them inside, like in a window hanging somehow, especially outside. One, in the summer, they dry super fast. Like by the time I'm done hanging them, the ones I started hanging are dry in the summer. And then the sun also helps with the cleaning process. The sun naturally like bleaches things and helps sanitize things. So when the weather is nice, I absolutely hang our cloth stuff, our clothesline, and that has been awesome. It also saves money on electricity because you're not using the dryer. constantly because we use a lot of laundry. A lot of laundry. I've really been trying, especially lately, to emphasize with the girls not wasting energy or wasting electricity. And so one day a week, I try to do like a low electricity day. We do not go completely without electricity. I still have to like cook things. If we need laundry done, I still have to run the washer. But mostly for the little ones, it's remembering not to turn the lights on. So we leave all the lights off. We leave the TV off. We don't play video games. Like we just leave all that stuff off for the day. Usually when it gets dark, I say, okay, you can turn the lights on now because the sun's going down. For people that are out of the house or your kids are at school and you're at work, it's not as difficult to like turn all your electricity off while you're not there. That's a no-brainer. I'm a stay-at-home mom. We homeschool. We do leave the house a lot, but when we're here all day long, we use a lot of electricity when we're cooking and doing laundry and watching movies, and like the lights are on. And so we've been trying to be more mindful and reminding them to be mindful to turn things off, and on the low electricity days leave things off. I have found that I really like shampoo and conditioner bars instead of the plastic bottles. This is also something that I didn't even know existed until somebody told me about it, and I was like, well, that's pretty cool. I know there's a store called Lush that has some. They were way too strongly scented for me. I really liked what they did for my hair. I just couldn't handle the overwhelming scent. So I found some that I really like from Natural Grocer. If you're not familiar with a shampoo or conditioner bar, they all look different, but this is the kind that I have, and it's almost gone. I need to get another one. It was a lot bigger. It was this size. So this is a shampoo, this is a conditioner, and they come in these bars, and then you just get your hair wet, and then you can rub it on your hands and then rub it in your hair. You can rub the bar on your hair, and then you rinse it out like normal. I find that they last a lot longer than the bottles, and then you don't keep buying these big plastic bottles. You just buy these come in like compostable packaging, and then the ones from Lush come in these tins, and so you buy these and then you can go back. There's some left in there. You can go back and just get a new one, put it in the tin and bring it home. But anyway, these came from Natural Grocer. They're my favorite at the moment. They clean my hair really well. Conditioner works really well too, and they last a long time. And I really like that about it. And these aren't too expensive. There are some really pricey ones. There's also some that I've tried that just didn't work with our hard water. They didn't clean my hair at all. These have worked well. I started doing these things to save money, but even if like we ended up like rich someday, I don't want to stop doing these things because the things that these things are replacing, like, are completely unnecessary when we have these alternatives, and then I don't have to keep buying these things. I just wash them and use them again. It's awesome. This stuff is not for everybody. Nobody's gonna do anything perfect, but if we all made an effort to do something to waste less things, then it could make a big impact. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.